Hello there, this is the executive summary presentation for Team 4. My name is John Winter, and going forward. In the first week, we looked at both the mission and vision statements for Caesars Entertainment. Originally, our team had proposed the following mission statement. Caesars Entertainment is on a mission to provide the most exciting experiences in entertainment and hospitality globally by having a culture that rewards the guest as well as the employee by empowering employees to exceed a guest's expectations and exceeding industry standards for customer service. Caesars is committed to providing a digital experience that trumps our competitors. Caesars is also committed to the well-being of the community by investing in local programs for responsible gaming and the environment. We are all Caesars, and this is our empire. Now, based on what Dr. Thomas had told us, we amended our proposed mission statement to be the following. At Caesars, we are on a mission to provide the most exciting experiences in entertainment, hospitality, and online gaming by having a culture that rewards the guest as well as the employee. Caesars is also committed to the well-being of the community by investing in local programs for responsible gaming and the environment. We are all Caesars, and this is our empire. Now, for the mission statement, our team originally had proposed the following vision statement. To put it simply, we want to become the leading entertainment and hospitality provider in the world through in-person and digital experiences. Based on feedback from Dr. Thomas as well, we revised our vision statement to say we strive to become a leading entertainment, hospitality, and online gaming provider through in-person and digital experiences. In week 2, we did an external factor evaluation matrix where we found the following opportunities, which would be a focus on the guest experience through storytelling and nostalgia. Another opportunity was investing in the digital segment, whereas threats were being trying to use the brand recognition to limit the threat of competing brands and labor shortages. Within the external factor evaluation matrix, we discovered areas of emphasis that Caesars could focus on to capitalize on both opportunities and threats. In the terms of opportunities, Caesars could use the strength of nostalgic storytelling to deliver a greater experience for their guests, and would make use of nostalgia through both the renovations and expansion opportunities to capture potential guests from competitors in the market. Caesars would also benefit from investing in the digital segment to maximize their share of the market. As far as external threats are concerned, Caesars Entertainment, one of those being competing brands within the market, Caesars can limit the effects by this threat by using their brand recognition to advertise and capture guests, especially during a dry season. The second threat is labor shortages. Caesars currently sits at a bottom 25% in employee retention with companies of similar size. The competitive profile matrix. When it comes to online gaming, gaming segment, Caesars Entertainment holds a 2.3% of the market share, while MGM Resorts International holds 17.9%. Along with this, in terms of the big three, Caesars and MGM holds 7 properties, in each in Las Vegas, while Las Vegas Sands has recently exited the region with the sale of the Venetian and the Palazzo. These factors, along with others such as casino floor quality and experience, customer loyalty programs, and financial stability, lead to the appropriate scores for each of the 3 brands. In the third week, we did a historical financial analysis. Caesars experienced a downturn in the financial performance from 23 to 24. While EBT saw an increase of 87%, Caesars saw a decrease in many of the other areas such as revenue, gross profit, and EBIT. The primary driver for the significant decrease in net income was due to the release of a $940 million valuation allowance given in the previous year from deferred taxes in connection with the company's real estate, investment trust, leases. We also did an internal factor evaluation matrix, which evaluates the internal factors that would be recognized as strengths and weaknesses from within the company. Among Caesars Entertainment's strengths are a few key strengths that the company could capitalize on, the first being the membership loyalty program, which consists of 65 million members. Among the big three in the casino market, Caesars Entertainment has one of the greater volumes of properties in key locations. In terms of weaknesses, Caesars has a small share of the online gaming segment, which compared to the top companies in the segment. Along with this, Caesars has greater debt, with 12.27 billion in debt, as compared to MGM, who currently sits at 6.2 billion in debt. In week 4, we did a SWOT analysis where we were able to identify alternative strategies that capitalize on internal factors such as strengths and weaknesses, and external factors such as opportunities and threats. Based on our findings, we went on to narrow this list down to 2 strategies that would optimize performance for Caesars Entertainment in our QSP matrix. These strategies were as follows: invest in online gaming segment to gain a greater share of the growing online gaming market. Invest and advertise their unique and exciting experiences to maximize visitors during an economic downturn. We also did a Boston Consulting Group matrix where Caesars Entertainment share of the Las Vegas market is shown as somewhat equal to its top competitors, with a market share position of a 0.48, landing the company within the star and cash cow quadrants. These 2 quadrants imply a relatively high market share, but by the position on the chart indicates an equal measure of it is being within a mid-growth industry. The IE matrix, we also did an IE matrix, and like the BCG matrix, is also a strategic analysis of a company's business portfolio aimed at formulating strategies that target enhancing company's product position or divisional segment. Focusing on Caesars Entertainment revenue categories, revenue generated from casino operations, not including online games, represents the largest percentage of revenue earned by the company at 46.1%. Now, in week 5, we did what's called a space metrics. And when you compare MGM and Las Vegas Sands, Caesars Entertainment has taken a stance which is both weak but aggressive at the same time. Though Caesars Entertainment has taken a weak stance, the company has worked aggressively to reposition itself through actions such as lowering their debt and investing into their digital segment. We also focused on a grand strategy matrix for Caesars on the 3 primary segments: Las Vegas, Regional, and Caesars Digital, as these segments would have a greater influence on the company's growth, profitability, and comparability in portfolio analysis. The Las Vegas segment was scored as an 8 for competitive position and 3 for market growth. We also did a QSPM matrix where the 2 strategies we selected were invest in the online gaming segment to gain a greater share of the growing online gaming market, and invest in and advertise Caesars' unique and exciting experiences to maximize visitors during an economic downturn. As a team, we felt these 2 strategies were able to capitalize on the greatest number of both internal and external factors to help Caesars operate at an optimal level. In week 6, we did a marketing expense evaluation for Caesars from 2023 to 2024 compared to MGM, who has increased their marketing expense by 28.43%, and the Las Vegas Sands, who saw a decrease of 27.66%. Caesars Entertainment lowered its marketing expense by approximately 10.81%. The difference in marketing expenses can be attributed to the different marketing strategies used by the 3 companies. We also did a perceptual map where the map depicts where Caesars Entertainment stacks up against its closest competitors, Wynn and MGM, in the three categories of the online gaming segment: hotel and casino. The reason why you do not see Las Vegas Sands on here is because Las Vegas Sands has completely exited the Las Vegas market. And we also did a proposed org chart. We looked at the current org chart versus and proposed a new one. We made changes to the organizational map to including removing some positions such as comms and government relationships and shifting those responsibilities to other roles. Along with these, we reestablished our President of Operations roles to include the designated role for a key location such as Las Vegas and Atlantic City, as well as Online Gaming President of Operations. In week 7, we did a earnings per share / earnings before interest and tax analysis on Caesars, and based on that analysis, Caesars would benefit from financing through debt versus financing through equity. However, due to Caesars' efforts to lower their debt, which is almost double that of MGM financing, through debt may not be the best possible solution. We also did projected financial statement analysis and company valuation. The projected Caesars is projected to see an increase in revenue. This increase is due in part to a decrease in earnings before interest and tax and net income. Caesars saw a decrease in operating income from 2023 to 2024, which could be attributed to the 2023 inaugural Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix. And also the company valuation shows a significant will show significant growth in the years to come. We also did a projected financial ratio analysis. These ratios express that Caesars' commitment to paying off their high level of debt through investment in their online gaming segment. Caesars is projected to lower their long-term debt by over 20% between 2024 and 2027. On the retained earnings, Caesars is projected to increase their retained earnings. This is due in part to a trend of an 11% increase in retained earnings in the previous years, along with the fact that the company has never paid dividends and is not anticipating to distributing dividends anytime in the near future. And those are our references.